Okay, so now it's time to go back and get the X-Ray goggles. So X-Ray goggles is our next major power-up. It's going to make the Chozo ghost fights a little bit better. It's not going to be crazy or anything, but like it will be like slightly more convenient because we are going to get to actually see the Chozo ghost for a lot more % of the time than what they want you to be able to see them. The power-up that we are going to get is going to fix it so that we can track the Chozo ghosts during the time when they're invisible, and that's going to be kind of cool for us. So we'll take that 30-point shot like a champion. Actually, what am I talking about? We have this guy now. These plants are like a crash test dummy now. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Hey, Samus, no. Samus told me she really would feel a lot better if she got to go into this place with 100% health, or as close to it as we could get. So had to go back for that red power, the red health power up. I told Samus she's a very powerful bounty hunter, but she reminded me that even she has some limits every now and then. All right, so back through here. We remember this place here. This is a Bendezium spot, so we're gonna bust that open with a power bomb. And oh boy, do I love this room. And the reason I love this room so much is because I never fail when I get this Missile Expo. Okay, so every now and then I fail, and that happens where the goal is, of course, to get on the very tip top, but the problem is that the game reverses what direction you need to do or you need to be holding the control stick in at such weird intervals. I can never get the hang of it. We maybe could have got it there, and we can't get it there. And the problem is that, like, if you run into the wall, it stops you fast. So we'll probably have enough momentum. Oh man, if we did a boost there, we maybe could have got it. Yeah, doing the bottom part of this, like just getting from one opening to the other, is not bad at all. But boy, oh boy, is getting to the top ever a challenge. And I would really be interested to see like the logic that it uses to decide whether it's going to give it to you or not. Oh, look how close we are, like, all these times. Alright, there we go. So yeah, you just drop down there, you get the missile, and then, of course, you have to start all over, but it's like an easy one. Look at that. Look at the game like trolling me because I said it was easy. Alright, it's a challenging one. How about that, game? Alright, so yeah, you can just go off this ledge like a crash test dummy. It's really that easy. There's the X-Ray goggles. Yep, just like that. No traps, no nothing. It's just sitting right out there. So, okay, we can use the X-Ray goggles, and we notice that there's an enemy here. We gotta kill the enemy. Right, so might as well. You also may have noticed something else, which is that there's all these like empty spaces here. So let's use the power bomb that we just acquired and this empty space to oh boy, look at that. Look how much more space there is in this room than we initially thought there might be. Okay, so that is what we're going to be doing. Now, the reason, you might have noticed that we kind of took a pretty lengthy detour here in order to get to this spot. And the reason for that is because of this thing right here. So, We're going to Morph Ball bomb that, and then we're going to get this pillar. And the pillar has a spinner in it. And that's going to get this bridge, and that's going to reveal a Chozo artifact. So now... Oh, jeez. So if you're a pro, I think you can actually make that jump. If you're not a pro, you have to do what I do. And do a L jump from the surface and still, like, probably fail that a couple of times. But anyway, there's the artifact. This is the reason why we wanted to... this is the reason why we were going to get the plasma beam first. Right, so it was necessary for me to make a slight detour to the Chozo ruins to get the first artifact. And so I figured that while we were there, we might as well pick up a couple other items off our shopping list at the same time. So, no problem. We got there. So now where do we go? Well, it's going to be up here. And over here. And then we got a slight little Mazarino. So we got to go through with Morph Ball. I think you actually can make the jump skipping this platform and going straight to that next one, but I'm not trying to be a super pro here. So we got another 3-on-1 Chozo Ghost fight. Let's try out this X-Ray goggles. Also, if I was a like super professional Metroid player, I could probably do this Chozo Ghost fight without needing to fall down and take the Chozo Ghost later, but I am unfortunately on the people who have to fall down and do the platforming later. So, in easy mode, these Chozo Ghosts die to one super missile, and they can't block your shots, so this fight is a lot easier. Alright, so we got one. Got two. And that's three. Alright, so with the death of all three of them, then this bird beak thing is going to open our way out of here. And so, oh, 20 HP. What a treat. I remember my first time doing this fight. I nearly died before I remember that you could only deal damage to the Chozo Ghosts with the power beam weapon. Kept on trying to shoot the stupid things with my other weapons. I was like, why isn't it working? Shoot it with a missile. Oh, it's not doing anything. That was embarrassing. Might still have that video up on YouTube if you take a search for Mr. Poignet gets owned by Chozo Ghost or something. But we eventually were able to suss that one out. So now back to our regularly scheduled platforming. Just gonna go ahead and make our way over here to the place where the giant bird thinger is. And there we go. Now this is hopefully going to be a lot easier of a challenge than the last time. Oh yeah, first try, no problem. Right, so over here, you might have noticed in this room before that there's some other room. There's one more that we haven't ever actually been to, and if you look where it is, it's a little mysterious, a little difficult to see there, but you can also see it's raining. Given that we're in the rain, you might notice some strange kind of anomalies, and I'll point those out when they come up. But let's just take a little trip, and it is going to be an all the way down kind of a trip. So once we clear this platform out here, and this one too, I suppose. We're going to try out our new toy, the X-Ray goggles. And we noticed this platform here. We couldn't see it before, but now we can. Also, if you notice the rain, it's raining on this platform. And it also stops your shots if you shoot at it. So that's another way you could maybe see that it's there. But the X-Ray goggles is really the way to do it. So now we can do this jump over to this room that we haven't been to before. And hey, it's a missile expo. We take those. Anything else interesting in here catch your eyes? Nah, they wouldn't do that to us. Actually, they would. Let's be realistic here. Of course they would. So, but anyway, there's that. So that's all of these rooms now taken care of, and it's a good time. Let's take a little trip over, and we can lock our progress down. Geez, the easiest way to lock our progress down is actually like kind of far away. So we go to the Chozo ruins, or we go back to the Phazon mines. Both some of my really favorite places to visit here would be those two. But I suppose we can do that. So we'll just take a trip over here to the save station, lock everything down, and that will be nice.